Welcome to our Mock Interview Pro series, where today we're diving into the exciting and challenging role of a game warden. If you're passionate about wildlife conservation and ready to protect nature, you're in the right place. Let's kick things off with a question about problem solving in the field, an essential skill for any game warden. Could you share an experience where you had to tackle a complex problem while working in the field? What was the challenge, and how did you manage it? Interviewers ask this to see how you handle unexpected challenges and your approach to resolving them. Here are some tips to help you craft a strong response. Start with a specific incident you encountered on the job. Describe the complexity of the problem with relevant details. Outline the steps you took to analyze and tackle the issue. Mention the outcome and what you learned both from it. Highlight teamwork and communication if they all played a role. Now, let's take a look at a sample answer to bring it all together.
During one patrol, I stumbled upon illegal traps set by poachers. I carefully assessed the scene, documented the evidence, and worked closely with local law enforcement to gather witness statements. This collaborative effort led to the successful arrest of the poachers and heightened community awareness about wildlife protection laws.
By the way, we're only covering a handful of questions in this video, but I've prepared a free PDF with all 30 top interview questions for Game Warden. It also includes example answers and tips to help you prepare with confidence. The download link is just below. Tell us about a time when you had to work closely with a team to achieve a conservation goal. What was your role? This question is designed to evaluate your ability to collaborate effectively within a team environment. Here's how you can effectively address this question. Choose a specific team project you were involved in. Clearly explain the goal and its significance to wildlife conservation. Discuss your role and the contributions you made. Mention any challenges the team faced and how you overcame them. Conclude with the project's outcome and what you learned. Let's explore an example. Answer to illustrate this.
As a volunteer with a local conservation club, I participated in a project aimed at restoring a native habitat overrun by invasive species. My responsibilities included coordinating volunteers and managing plant removal efforts. Despite unpredictable weather, our teamwork and strategic planning ensured we stayed on track. We successfully restored the habitat, boosting local biodiversity, and I learned the power of effective communication within a team.
Can you describe a situation where you led a group during a challenging wilderness experience? This question helps interviewers assess your leadership and problem-solving skills in tough situations. Consider these points when crafting your answer. Select a scenario that showcases your leadership and problem-solving abilities. Clearly explain the challenge and any obstacles you faced. Describe your actions and the reasoning behind your decisions. Highlight the outcome and the lessons you learned. Relate the experience to skills relevant to a game warden role. Here's an example to demonstrate these elements.
On a wildlife monitoring expedition, our team was caught in a sudden storm. I quickly organized a shelter, directing team members to gather materials for a safe area. Keeping everyone calm, I communicated our next steps clearly, and we weathered the storm without injuries. This reinforced the importance of clear communication and leadership during adverse conditions.
If you came across an injured animal during your patrol, what would be your approach to assessing the situation and providing assistance? This situational question tests your ability to handle delicate wildlife encounters with care and professionalism. Here's how you can structure your response. Approach the situation calmly to avoid stressing the animal. Assess the animal's condition from a safe distance. Contact a wildlife rehabilitator or veterinarian for guidance. Document the location and condition of the animal for reporting. Follow local laws regarding wildlife handling and assistance. Let's look at a sample response to see how this plays out.
Upon finding an injured animal, I would first move slowly and calmly to avoid causing it stress. Observing its condition from a safe distance, I would contact a wildlife rehabilitator for guidance and document the situation thoroughly for my report. It's crucial to adhere to local wildlife regulations throughout the process.
Imagine encountering a group of people poaching in a protected area. How would you handle this situation? This question examines your ability to handle potentially dangerous situations while ensuring the protection of wildlife. Here are some key points to include in your response. Assess the situation without confrontation to ensure safety. Gather evidence such as photographs or videos if possible. Contact law enforcement or your supervisor immediately. Document the location and number of individuals involved. Follow up to ensure appropriate action is taken against poachers. Here's an example of how you might respond.
If I witnessed poaching activity, my first step would be to ensure safety by keeping a safe distance. I'd document the activity with photos and note the location. I would then report the incident to my supervisor and law enforcement promptly, ensuring that the illegal activities are addressed while prioritizing safety.
Before we wrap up, remember you can get all 30 questions, example answers, and step-by-step tips in a handy PDF. Totally free, just grab it below.